Dear student, welcome to this class. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to everybody. Today we will discuss a new chapter called integration. Integration means finding a sum, total sum. Here it is explained here. Integration is a reverse or inverse process of differentiation. While differentiation deals with the instantaneous change, means rate of change, fast change, differentiation. While integration deals with the total change, total change. On differentiating a function f of x, we get f dash x. F dash x means it is a notation of derivative. F of x is a function. It is some function f of x. F of x is a function. Its derivative, if you differentiate, it get f dash of x. On integration, this derivative, if you integrate this derivative, integration means you should use symbol like this. Integration of f dash of x. Integration of f dash of x, we get f of x. We get same function, f of x. F of x. On integration f dash of x, we get f of x. Hence, f of x is called antiderivative of f dash of x. Antiderivative of f of x. In total, integration and differentiation are inverse process. We can get one from another. Again, explained here. Further explained here. Integration is inverse process of differentiation. Integration is inverse process of differentiation. In this, differential coefficient of a function is given. Differential coefficient means dy by dx or f dash of x is given. We are asked to find original function. As told is integration of differential coefficient, that is derivative is given. We have to find function, original function. Such a function is called integral of the given function. Such a function is called integral of the given function. Derivative of, for example, derivative of again some function g of x is another function. Its derivative is denoted by f of x. Again, if we integrate that result, derivative of g of x is f of x. Derivative of g of x is f of x. This derivative, if you again integrate, we get original function. So that means this is a function. Integration of this, differentiation of this function is this. If you integrate that differentiated function, we get original function only. Integral of f of x is this symbol, this notation read as integral of f of x with respect to x is g of x. Integral means this symbol. Integral of f of x dx. Dx means with respect to x. With respect to x. Dx means with respect to x is g of x. This sign integral is called sign of integral. Sign of integral. That means totally what we understood here, we are given the derivative of the function. We have to find the original function. By integrating that derivative, we are going to find the original function. Derivative of g of x plus c means it is a constant, any constant. We get f of x. Hence, if you integrate that, f of x, we get f of x dx, we get g of x plus c. What is g of x c here? The function. g of plus c is a function, derivative of that function is f of x. Again, if you take integration of that function, you get original function only. Okay. Integration of f of x is not unique. That means integration of some function, that is f of x, is not unique. We get different results, various answers. We get various answers. Various answers differ by constant. Differ by constant means constant will change. Constant will change. Differ by a constant. Such an integral is called indefinite integral. Such a integral is called indefinite integral. Indefinite integral. In this, f of x is called integrand. That means this. This is called integrand. This f of x is under the symbol integration of f of x. Under the symbol integration, this f of x is called integrand. It is called integrand. First is called integrand, and c is called constant of integration, and c is called constant of integration. C is constant of integration. C is called constant of integration. We'll note the notations. That is, integration of f of x dx integral of f with respect to x. It is read as integral of f with respect to x. With respect to x. F of x as I told earlier, this f of x in integrations, under integration, is called integrand. Integrand. X in integration of f of x dx. So this symbol, this is integrand, and what is x? That is variable of integration. It is called variable of integration. This x. Variable of integration. Integration. Next, integrate means, what is mean by integrate? Integrate means find the integral. Find the constant of integration. Constant of integration, any real number c, any real number c, constant function, considered as constant function. So what notations are explained here? Integral of f of x dx means integral of f integral of a function f with respect to x. It is denoted as f of x. Under integration sign, it is a f is a function. This is x is variable. F of x means integral of f with respect to x. Next, f of x in integral means it is called integrand. It is this one is it has integrand. This is integrand. X in integration of f of x dx is variable of integration. It is a variable. It's not a constant. It's a variable of integration. Integrand. Integrand means find the integral. Find the integral. Constant of integration means what? It is any real number. It's a real number considered as a constant function. Constant function means it will not vary. Constant. If you make changes to that function, it will not vary. It will be remain constant. These are just notations. You should not worry about. They are just basic information about that integration definition. We will not be asked definition in examination. When you solve problem, will clearly understand. So we will note down the derivatives and antiderivatives of some functions. First one, x to the power of n dx, integration of x to the power of n dx is equals to x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. N is not equals to minus 1. Here n should not be equals to minus 1. So in that case the rule is not applicable. If you take derivative of this, that is d by dx of x to the power of n by n plus 1. So it is 1 by, this is this term n plus 1 is constant. I take this as outside, and for this function x to the power of n plus 1, x to the power of n plus 1, if we use differentiation rule, that is the derivative of x to the power of n is equals to n into x to the power of n minus 1. This is a differentiation of x to the power of n. Here, instead of x to the power of n plus 1 is there. Derivative of x to the power of n plus 1 is equals to, n means here x to the power of n plus 1. N plus 1 into x to the power of n plus 1. See, n means n plus 1 minus 1. So this can cancels. We get n plus 1 into x to the power of n. N plus 1 into x to the power of n. So if I use this, that is this one, n plus 1 into x to the power of n plus 1 minus 1. N plus 1 minus 1. Here it will cancel. And what we get? This will also cancels with x to the power of x to the power of n. So we got original function only. Derivative of x to the power of n plus 1 is x to the power of n. If we integrate this, we got original function only. Original function only plus c. This is our function. We differentiated the function. We got result x to the power of n. Again, if we integrated that function, we got original function. Original function. Integration of dx by x is equals to log x plus c plus c. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. d by dx of log x is equals to 1 by x. 1 by x. Third one, integration of sin x. Sin x is trigonometric function. It is a sin x is trigonometric function. If we integrate this, we get minus cos x. Cos is also an integration function. Trigonometric cos is also trigonometric function. So you should remember this. That is, integration of sin x is minus cos x. Sin x and cos x are both in trigonometric functions. If you differentiate that this cos x, that is derivative of, because derivative of cos minus cos x is equals to sin x. Derivative of cos minus cos x is sin x. If you take differentiation of this one, minus into d by dx of cos x, derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Minus minus will get cancelled. Derivative of cos x is sin x. Derivative of cos x, sin x is cos x, cos x minus sin x. Derivative of minus cos x is sin x. If you take only cos x, means it is sin x, minus sin x. Derivative of only cos x is minus sin x. If you take minus, you get plus there. You get plus there. Work on derivative of cos x, integration of cos x dx is equals to sin x plus c, because derivative of sin x is equals to cos x. Is equals to cos x. So you remember this part only. There is a reason. Integration of 1 by x log x plus c. Integration of sin x is minus cos x plus c. Integration of cos x dx is sin x plus c. You remember this only. It's a reason. How we got that is explained here. You remember this part only. If you are knowing derivatives, it is very easy to guess integral part, that is integration. Integration of secant square dx is tan x plus c. Tan x plus c. Derivative of tan x is secant square. integration of secant square. Secant is also trigonometric functions. Integration of secant square x dx is equals to tan x plus c. If you again integrate, differentiate the tan x, we get secant square only. Why we are giving reason here? To show both are inverse process. Inverse process. Integration of cosecant square x dx is equals to minus cot x plus c, because derivative of cot x is minus cot x cosecant square. D by dx of minus cot x is equals to cosecant square x. Both cot and cosecants are also trigonometric functions. Integration of secant x tan x. Integration of secant x tan x will give you secant x plus c. Secant x plus c. Secant x plus c. Because reason, derivative of reason d by dx of secant x is equals to secant x tan x. Derivative of secant x is secant x tan x or tan x secant x. Right, this is secant x tan x. Integration of secant x tan x is secant x plus c, because derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x. Next, eighth one, integration of cosecant x cot x dx is equals to minus cosecant x plus c. Reason, d by dx of minus cosecant x is cosecant x cot x. Cosecant x cot x. Ninth one, integration of e to the power of x dx is equals to e to the power of x plus c, because derivative of e to the power of x is equals to e to the power of. Here e to the power of x derivative, integration of e to the power of x, e to the power of x plus c, and derivative is also same. Both integration and differentiation are same for e to the power of x, exponential function. So we'll note some other formulas while solving problems. For just to know, derivative and integration is inverse process. These are the examples. One we can get one from the other. These are all indefinite integrals. These are all indefinite integrals. Right? Rules of integration. Rules of integration. First one is integration of f of x plus or minus g of x is equals to integration of f of x plus or minus integration of g of x dx. Oops. Integration of f of x plus or minus g of x into dx is equals to split both terms, that is